This is Elizabeth Joyce, and thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, Embracing Spiritual Frontiers. Today I'm giving a reading for the sign of Virgo from May 1st through May 15th, 2024. Let's see what the energies have to say. I use the Thoth deck to start out with. Oh my. You have the Ace of Discs, which is the money card, and then you have the Nine of Discs, which is another money card, and then you have the Ten of Cups, which tells me that you're getting all your wishes. That's beautiful. Looks like you don't have much concerns with it, girl. Well, let's see what's going on. All this money coming in. The center is where you are now. And then we have the outcome, and we have the obstacle. And then we have the psychological, and we have the karma. And there's 3 cards to each section, 4 major arcana. So that makes it a powerful reading. We'll start at the beginning. The first is the 5 of Discs. And that's feeling lack. That's feeling like there's no money. That's realizing that something around you that you're trying to do is not getting you anywhere. So it can be a realization that you feel like you have to abandon a relationship because you're not getting anywhere. Then you have the 4 of Swords, and that is rest after sorrow. So it looks to me like you're thinking about whether you should continue on the relationship. And then you have the Queen of Swords. That means that you have the strength to cut away whatever you need to make yourself feel filled up again, because you feel so empty right now. Let's look at the obstacle. The first card is the 9 of Cups, and that's all your wishes, except it's in the obstacle. So it's telling you that you're not getting all your wishes, that for some reason you're feeling lack and you're not happy. Then we have the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant represents, it's the Capricorn card, and it represents corporations, it represents government, it represents institutions, and it could be the institution of marriage. What it is, you're not feeling happy either at work or within this committed relationship. And then you have the 5 of Swords. There's been a lot of fighting, a lot of nastiness, a lot of calling each other's names and saying very low energy things to each other. And you're just not happy. And that's what you're looking at right now. You have to accept it before you can take the step. And the psychological starts with the Death card. Now, the Death card is a change in the way of living, but it's next to the Devil. Do you see that? That can be wishing somebody was dead. And of course, that's never good. But it also can mean that you can't break the relationship because the sexual pleasure is too much to give up. That's what you're feeling. So let's look at these lower energies and see if we can work them out. And then you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands has his back to the Death card and the Devil. So it's going to be walking away from that low energy, low vibration drawn to you. The thing that's keeping you tied, you're going to try to walk away from. Now we go to the karma, and we have the Tower. Now the Tower is a sudden explosion. It's like a bomb, or it's like a popping of a balloon. Whatever it is sudden and fast, and you have to make a decision. And there's that Ace of Swords. You have to make a decision, and the decision you're going to make is taking you a while because you're the Knight of Discs, and the Knight of Discs doesn't move. The Knight of Discs is stuck, and it's afraid of loss. It's afraid of feeling empty, but you know you have to take a definite step. that aeon is always taking a definite step. Okay? So the outcome is sorrow and separation, Three of Swords. Sorrow and separation. However, you're going to make sure that you have the money and the comfort to take this definite step. And with your cut, the Ace of Discs, the Nine of Discs, and the Ten of Cups, you will survive and you will be able to take that step without any further loss. And that's good news for you, Virgos. Okay, that's the reading here. Now we're going to look at what Spirit has to say for you. And since I know you need some cheering up, Virgo, I'm going to use this beautiful deck, the French Art deck, to read your angel and spiritual messages. This is the art deck, and the cards are just beautiful. So here we go with the design of layout that I created last month. Here's the cut for Virgo. The first cut is the Ace of Cups, and it's a beautiful card. It's a card of spring, and it's a card of happiness and success. So that is what you'll be bringing to yourself. And the second part is the Three of Wands, and that's wondering about your future, looking at where you need to walk, what road you need to walk, and making that decision. Is a beautiful card of balance. And the third card is the Ten of Discs, and that's the family card. That's the high money card, and that's bringing in positive ancestral money, family money, a comfort of money. There's enough to go around. Beautiful. The first card is the Focus, and then we have 4 mundane cards. And then we have 4 spiritual cards. Okay, Virgo. The first card is the Focus Now, and it's the 7 of Wands. And that's what you're doing. You're starting to build the life that you want, the life away from the problems, and the new movement forward. You're starting. It's not easy. You're working hard. Maybe you're throwing yourself into work. That's what Virgos do. But that's what you're doing now, and you're being a successful woman. The second card is what concerns you, and it's the Justice card. Now, the Justice card is a court of law, and it could mean what concerns you is that you're worried about having to go to court or creating legal papers for a separation, either with a business, with your responsibility, or with a marriage. And your second card is the Fool, and that's what's the momentum. And what's the momentum is that you have the courage to do anything, if whatever you need, whatever it takes to bring back your peace of mind, you're willing to do it. And both of these cards are major arcana, so that tells me that you absolutely have the energy to move forward. What's the underlying problem? The 4 of Wands. Of course, the 4 of Wands is the home, and the 4 of Wands is happiness in the home, and there has not been that. So you've been uncomfortable. You need to make a break. You're working on it, Virgo, and you will be successful. What do you need to learn? What is it that's important? And this is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is an institution card. It can be a marriage. It can be a commitment to school. It can be a commitment to a corporation or whatever. Whether you're separating from a marriage or from a long-term job or from some kind of a commitment, you will move ahead with that. Now we go to the spiritual. What can you eliminate and how do you need to adjust? And that's the spiritual card, and that's the Hermit. So for you to find that out, you need to meditate and let the message come into the body. Maybe you'll have a message from an older man or a message from an invisible spirit guide. But whatever it is, you will be told through your intuition and through your meditations how to proceed forward and what you need to let go of. And the next card is that Eight of Wands and how you need to move forward on your new road. What is your path? Well, it's swiftly, it's journey, it's moving fast and furious. So it looks to me like you are going to get that message from Spirit, and you're going to be directed as to which direction you have to take. The Eight of Wands is next after the Seven of Wands. So all that hard work is going to start to take form and make sense to you in the month of May. Now we have the Angel. Look what you have for your Angel card. You have the Ace of Discs, and that's a beautiful card. The Ace of Discs is all the money you need, and money will be coming in from your efforts. Comfort, the ability to pay your bills, and the lack of worry. You won't have to worry anymore, because that's what the angels are bringing you, your wonderful divine inner forces. Let's see what the angel card has to say for Virgo between the dates of May 1st and May 15th, 2024. Here we go with a cut. Opportunity. That's beautiful. It's saying that you're going to bring forth opportunities in this month in order for you to move forward, and that the opportunities are going to be golden. They're going to be giving you fruits and ideas and new ways, and that's beautiful. Now the last card is your outcome, and it's the Four of Discs. It's telling you to be very careful with how you spend your money, to hang on to your money, and to not let yourself get into this position again. Although I will tell you that you Virgos are always taken care of, especially with finances. This could also signal that there's going to be a very positive stock market during the month of May, and that you could receive unseen money not planned out of left field. So I just wanted you to know that. Now I would like to draw your oracle card, and I'm drawing the card that tells you to work with the light. So we'll see what it has to say. For Virgo, you're birthing a new age, birthing a new creation, and you're dreaming your new world into being. How beautiful is that? This has been very supportive of that. Very supportive. Let's see what the oracle has to say. You're given an affirmation. So hold this card to your heart and say, I am opening to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed right now through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please see me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. That's so beautiful. Often, our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels bigger than what we could possibly hold and contain anyway. Often our creation seems to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own birth and birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. You are birthing a new age right along with the collective people We have a new world coming, and it's wonderful for you and me. Keep going, Virgo. You're important. Right now, we're in a transition period between ages, and we're in the birthing process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new one to rise up. Like diving in the fog and trusting the road will appear. We need to release an old identity in ways that no longer serve us, and we're using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnated for a specific period of history, preparing this for the exact time, dreaming in a new world into being. Sisters, daughters of the Essene and the priestess, mystics, leaders, seers, artists, midwives, are visionary guides of the earth and storytellers from times past. So it's time to give permission and space for what is beckoning to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being, of which you Virgos are very adept at, very good at, and you know where everything is and you put everything in place. That's your heritage, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Now, to end everything, we're going to pull your rune for May 1st to May 15th, 2024. Let's see what the runes have to tell you. And this is the rune of defense. And you're probably going to need it, Virgo, with what I saw you going through, especially if you have to go through anything legal. So let's see what the rune has to say for you. Defense, avertive powers. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that brings us into stressful situations. There appears to be a blockage in your path, but even delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward. This is not a time or situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel for Ewas. Nothing hectic, no acting needy, or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time for waiting, for a spring to fill up with water, or for fruit to ripen on the vine. Perseverance and foresight are called here. Now, this fits with all of the reading that we did for you today, Virgo. This is Elizabeth Joyce, and thank you for coming to my channel. Please click like and please subscribe, because that will help everyone be able to get this message out. It's important, and you will be helping me directly. Thank you so much, Virgo, and I'll see you next time.